So back in third grade, we had to do this one project where we would choose a teacher that we really liked and spell their name out with acronyms using positive words. I had an N at one point and didn't know what to put. So I asked my friend M about it and he suggests the hard R. Innocent 8 Yomi asked him what it meant and he said caring. I happily turned it in. The next day, when we had that teacher, music, she pulled me aside and asked me if I knew what it meant. I said it meant caring, and then she told me the truth. Side note, I somehow didn't get into any trouble. Posted by Yu Mui Lu 3 days ago. I had explosive diarrhea in a Walgreens bathroom. I was at the laundromat and my stomach started cramping. Then my stomach started making gurgling sounds and I ran out and I was panicking. I asked the lady in the Walgreens where the bathroom was and she saw the fear in my face and she told me it's through the red door. So I go and I look for a red door and there isn't one. I run to the front of the store and ask if she can show me. She tells me to give her a second because she had a customer. My skin starts feeling like ice and I'm panicking. She sees me and tells me to go through the door that says staff only and go to the left. I do that and I see the girls' bathroom. I try to open the door and it's locked. I bang on that door and there's no answer. I go into the men's bathroom and I throw the top off the garbage can and dragged it to the toilet. Then I sit down on that toilet and I projectile vomited into the garbage can while I had explosive diarrhea. When I'm done I go to get toilet paper and the thing was empty. I started crying and looking around the room and I see a small roll of toilet paper on the other side of the bathroom and I stand up and walk across the bathroom with liquid shit going down my leg. I cried in that bathroom while cleaning myself up. It was so fucking embarrassing and I could not look that poor lady in the eyes while I left. Posted by Yu EV 729 3 days ago. When I got my license, I was 16, I'm a female, and just got my license. My dad gave me the old family car. He taught me how to change the tires and how to check the oil to see when it needed to be changed. I checked the oil every few days. He did not tell me about the fuel gauge, because it's common knowledge and self-explanatory, but I was so busy worrying about the oil that I never looked at the fuel gauge and broke down coming home from school later that week. My dad had to come pick me up and I was crying because I thought I had been so careful with the car and I didn't know how I broke it. My dad took one look, pointed at the fuel gauge, and told me, "You're out of gas, you're supposed to fill up gas before the needle hits the E." We still laugh about it to this day. Smiley face. Posted by Yu Pef of Exile 11 days ago. AI generated story about the fight between Biden, Putin and Jinping. Once upon a time, there was a great international conflict between the three most powerful leaders of the world, Joe Biden, Xi Jinping, and Vladimir Putin. The cause of the conflict was not clear, but rumors were spreading that it was about the control of the world's natural resources and power. Joe Biden, the President of the United States, was known for his intelligence and diplomacy. He had a vast military power at his disposal and a deep understanding of international relations. Xi Jinping, the General Secretary of the Communist Party of China, was known for his strategic mind and strong leadership. He had the support of one of the world's largest economies and a rapidly modernizing military. Vladimir Putin, the President of Russia, was known for his cunning and determination. He had the support of one of the world's largest nuclear arsenals and a long history of successful military operations. The three leaders met on a neutral ground to settle their differences. At first, they tried to find a diplomatic solution, but their negotiations failed, and they were forced to resort to violence. Joe Biden, with his intelligence and military might, took the lead in the fight. He made quick work of Putin's forces, using advanced technology and tactics to neutralize the Russian threat. However, he soon found himself facing a much more formidable opponent in Xi Jinping. The Chinese leader, with his strategic mind and powerful economy, was able to counter every move Biden made, forcing the fight into a long and grueling battle. As the battle raged on, it became clear that neither leader could gain the upper hand. In the end, both Biden and Jinping were left battered and exhausted, unable to continue the fight. Just when it seemed like the conflict would never end, Vladimir Putin emerged from the shadows. Wielding a secret weapon, he revealed that he had been secretly developing a new type of technology, one that would give him the power to control the minds of his enemies. With this new weapon, Putin was able to force Biden and Jinping to lay down their arms and surrender to him. In the end, Vladimir Putin emerged as the victor, having outsmarted and outmaneuvered his opponents. The world was left in shock, wondering how this once powerful leader had been able to gain such an incredible advantage. However, the true extent of Putin's power was yet to be seen, as he now had control over the minds of the world's most powerful leaders. The end. Posted by you, La Pog Policia. 21 days ago. Fart story. I was at Walgreens yesterday, and I let out a smelly egg fart. That shit hit my nostrils like a Mayweather jab. So to ensure I don't carry the smell with me, I stood there for a bit, looked around for clearance, and then I proceeded to walk away. I look back and an old guy walks straight into the heart of the fart. He starts grimacing and coughing, yelling WTF. You would have thought he got tear gas or some shit. His antics had me rolling so hard, I farted again. I ran out. Humans pass gas between 13 to 21 times a day. And I am human rolling on the floor laughing. I was just laying in bed, minding my own business. All of a sudden my leg itches, and because I'm lazy, I scratched it with my other foot. Little did I know that would give me the worst foot cramp I've ever felt in my life, to the point I was almost brought to tears. I tried to move my foot closer so I could try and massage it to make the pain go away, but I couldn't move. 2 minutes later and the pain is now gone and all is well in the world. When I was a kid I would drink the strangest things such as pickle juice, mustard, etc. Once in 4th grade I think. There was track day. Track day in my school was you would be with your class and do activities such as running, long jump, hula hoop huts, etc. They were serving hot dogs for lunch with your choice of condiments. I chose mustard because I loved it the time. And figured out you take as many condiment packets as you want. So I took like 16 or 17 packets of mustard and drank all the mustard out of the packets, raw, nothing with it, just mustard. WTF is wrong with you? I'm laughing RN. You should have a superhero name called Mustard Man. Posted by you, Derp Queen. 1 month ago my laptop connected to my science teacher's speaker during a class 1 was in math class and we were having a free period. After I finished my math homework I opened up a game. I wanted to listen to music so I opened Spotify and attempted to connect my new headphones to my laptop. After my music refused to play I gave up, not knowing I had connected to the science room next door. So I joined my friend who's online in the Roblox game Evade. I spawn next to this thing called a Nextbot. This thing says, "Think fast, chuckle nuts." After I realized my volume was up I left the game. I only learned after class that they had heard multiple "Think fast, chuckle nuts" in the silent workspace, around a quarter of the grade knows. Hopefully they ain't snitches though. My science teacher still doesn't know it was me. He had complimented me before I left, so I assume he will forget the strange instance. Life lesson. Double check what you Bluetooth to grin. Fun fact, the "think fast chuckle nuts" phrase is actually from the Scout in TF2. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoy, drop a like and I'll do another. If you have suggestion for another Reddit server, put it in the comments. Till next time, see ya.